So for argument's sake, all the aggression that's been directed towards us, granted there wasn't that much, but
it was enough.
It was enough to set us off, and we felt the need that not to prove ourselves, but to defend ourselves. So
yeah, like, this isn't going to be a common thing, but this one time, it needed to be addressed, sort of.
So yeah, let's go into this and talk about some things.
Woo!
Wanna bring up Tumblr?
Oh yeah, I'll bring up all the screenshots.
This is where it started, and this has been going on for a while. And this isn't to shoot anyone down or bash anybody in the community or any big faces in the community at all. And we all know who we're talking about right now. But bottom line is, just because someone is influenced by somebody else or inspired doesn't
Makes wannabes.
Doesn't make them less valuable.
Yeah.
Like,
if we're being honest, just because one person does something doesn't mean that they own it. Because just because they were the first one to do it, like, we can't fix that. If there's similarities, I'm sorry, but it's just gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, and if you guys nitpick at every little thing, what's the point in us making videos anymore?
Yeah, exactly. And people tell us they want this content, and then we make it, and then we're
accused of being fake,
it doesn't make
aesthetic.
Sense. Yeah.
Copycats, wannabes, like, the list goes on. And I personally think our content's gotten a lot better because we have been very original with certain things.
Yeah. Like, I feel like we've tried our best to make this, like, as full on about us as we can. And this was never supposed to be directly pet play. This was just supposed to be us.
This was supposed to talk about our journey, our experiences, and where we are in this learning process.
We're learning about ourselves every day. We literally had the discussion the other night. We're going to look back on this. It's just going to be memories.
That's all this is, and you guys are on for the ride. So whether you want to finish this video's length out or just end it right here and unsubscribe, that's up to you. But from now on,
negativity at a minimum, please.
I don't care if you're gonna be negative. You're entitled to your opinion, but the fact that you're bashing us for having, for example, wearing gear but not disgusting pet play, or having a wall that is similar to another pet player's, or anything.
Nobody owns anything.
Nobody is copywritten in this, and you guys just really need to pipe the fuck down.
Take it down a notch.
Pipe the fuck down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So somebody had commented earlier in the day about how they found Shannon hot, and I think it sparked a whole conversation about us after that. So somebody asked, does anybody else feel like Red from the Red Sky isn't actually a pet and she just does it for the aesthetic?
I'm not gonna make a comment. I already said what I had to say.
Yeah. Then somebody else wrote, I 100% agree with the Anon who says that they think Sky is in it for the aesthetic. Every time she uploads, I start watching in hopes that she'll stop being Kiwi wannabe, and she never does. The admin commented they were talking about Red, not Sky. Now, I post a lot of review videos, and I do it purely for the fact that I feel like the shops deserve them, and a lot of people actually want to know before they order from people, and it does help out a lot, especially along the lines of Kitten's Playpen for a reason. So,
side note, we aren't promoters. We don't get free gear. We
buy everything ourselves.
Everything we have, we bought. Money went into it, time went into it, work went into it, nothing.
Most of our collars are custom.
We don't ask for giveaway. Like, we paid for the giveaway that we did for you guys because we appreciate you guys, and this is how we're being thanked. So
yeah. Somebody said, regarding what the last Anon said about Sky, I've never thought she was a Kiwi wannabe. I actually always thought Red was, especially with the Galaxy Ball and weird makeup videos, especially since she hasn't really done anything involving pet play on the channel except wear gear.
Okay, I have mentioned a couple times about pet play that I personally have a story that is still unwritten, and I am a total amateur when it comes to this. Like, I know what gear is, I'm not retarded. I know what being a pet is. I know what, like, the role play is, and I know what I'm doing. Just because I don't show it on a channel doesn't mean I'm not. So
everybody's open to it differently.
Feel that I am not, think before you speak.
We never came on here saying that we were going to be really open about this. I just happened to be really open about it and, like, really comfortable with it.
Much more experience than I do. I've been with one person for the past 2 years, and we are both learning about this right now.
And I've been, like, researching it and stuff, and, like...
I'm sorry that my life outside of pet play is
busy.
24/7.
Yeah.
I work as a vet tech right now. I don't have the kind of professional, like, area where I am able to wear gear, where I'm able to be in headspace, where I'm able to act as what I want to be, because I can't. And it's hard to get into that headspace with all the negativity when people are calling me a fraud. Thanks.
Yeah. So somebody said in one of the Red Skies videos, they clearly stated that they got inspiration from Kiwi. Yep, total wannabes. Now, I'll address this because I've wanted to address this for a while, and I mean, she doesn't own everything.
Granted, we were inspired from her. Because
we were inspired to make, like, a channel, but nothing else. That
was way before we even became a part of this community. We wanted to be in a channel.
Yeah.
And granted, she was the inspiration because we were like, oh, if she can do it, we can do it. And our initial first video was about kit and play, and we were like, oh yeah, like, let's spark the channel. Our first kit and play video
sucked. We know that.
Let's spark the channel, you know, and, like, that's what we wanted. And we wanted to get the views going. We only mentioned Kiwi because we wanted to get your attention.
Everybody knows who Kiwi is, because somebody literally wrote right after, don't a lot of people get inspiration from Kiwi nowadays? And a lot of people do. There are a lot of people who legitimately want to be her, but that's not us.
We don't want to be Kiwi. I appreciate Kiwi. I appreciate her videos, and I think she's a good person. I think everything she's done in the community has really actually shaped it as a whole, because people look up to her. We look up to her, but that doesn't make us frauds. It doesn't make us Kiwi wannabes. Because personally, I would never even dream about being a piercer. I would never, ever dye my entire head one color ever again like that. I've done it before. And I don't want piercings all over my face. I don't want to wear my gear out in public. I don't want a long distance relationship. Like, I don't want to be Kiwi.
And that's not to bash her either, that's just saying we're not trying to be her. Like, we appreciate her, and yes, we follow her, and yes, we watch her videos, but it doesn't mean we're, like, watching a video and then we're like, oh, let's go do this now.